Hi everyone, it's Artis from Man Carpentry. In today's video I'll show you what you need to do with the plaster when it's finished. So, I don't know, probably some people think that they can just paint straight on, which is kind of true, but what you need to remember, you need to put a mist coat on, and what that means is you need to dilute your paint about, I don't know, so 50-50 with water, and do a thin coat over the new plaster. And what that will do, two things: that will give you a base coat for your paint, and also what that will give you is it will reveal any imperfections what you have or might have. So I've started here. And so what I'm doing, I'm taking my 4-inch brush, what I do, I'll go do all the perimeter and areas where I can't reach with the roller properly, and then I will roll rest of the wall. So I'll do that now. I'll show you consistency of the paint I got. So you don't want it very watery, but you need to mix it with water, because when it comes in a tin it's like pretty much solid. So it needs to be, again, like a single cream, I would say, sort of runny, so it runs over the brush, but it doesn't want to be too watery. So maybe 30%, depending on what you got in your tin, because sometimes when you open it it's very solid, it's like a sour cream consistency, but here you know, in this I had to do like 30 to 70, I think, mix with water. So that's what I've been doing with this paint. So yeah, you can see consistency there. It sort of runs over the brush, but not too much. So what I'll do, I'll finish doing the corners. I'll do as well the ceiling part, just in, you know, might as well get that done. Right, once you're done your cutting in, I get a roller and I start from one side and go along and do the wall, and yeah, and then just repeat the process. So I'll just get on with that. I've obviously done the tallest wall, which is awkward wall for me, and then I'll carry on from this side, from left to right. Right, this is it. So again, I would suggest start with ceilings, as with everything really. When you apply paint, it's what it will prevent, because you might have some, you know, drops of paint on the walls, etc. So never finish walls before you finish ceilings, because if you finish walls then do ceilings, what will happen? Paint could drop, and it means, you know, you're gonna have a drop of paint on your finished wall. So finish ceilings first. I just did it because I did that wall there. So yeah, so I got to mist coat everything. Not sure what we're gonna do with that, because it is sort of coming off, so it isn't. So that's basically what happens if you don't mist coat the finished plaster, newly finished plaster. Where's the try and find a knife. Let's see what could happen. See, it will peel off like so. See? So that means that paint which has been put on has been too thick and paint dried quicker. So because of the thickness of paint, it didn't sort of draw in, but it dried on top of the surface, and that's where you could get if you don't do it with the mist coat first. So I just used a contractor's matte white, and then the other one I will use as a vinyl, and reason being it will be vinyl so it can be wipeable. In bathrooms, kitchens, I would suggest you to use a extra strong, especially on ceilings, because of steam, and that will stop the steam going up. But in everywhere else, just use the same. Well, it's obviously up to you what you use, but I will use vinyl matte, and 2 coats should be enough. So as you can see, it reveals all the imperfections if there are any. If you need to do anything, but let it dry first though. But if you need to do anything, what you can use is a sander block, like so. Put 240 or 180 sandpaper and just run over, you know, if you've got any little imperfections, and flatten it with that, and then you're good to go. If you need any filler, again, use 180, not 120 to sand it, grit, because 120 will scratch the surface, and after you painted it, you'll see that there's something there, that there's scratches on the wall rather than smooth finish. So yeah, I hope that will come useful for you, and I'll catch up with you in the next video.